Live from KTV in Reno, you're watching 2 News at 6:30.
The goal is to get these properties sold and back on the tax rolls.
Pershing County has an additional $1 million thanks to an online property auction. That is tonight's 2 News Big Story at 6:30. Good evening, I'm Ryan Canaday. Kristen has the night off. Thanks for joining us. Counties can auction off tax defaulted properties, and 2 Nevada counties are doing that online. Paul Nelson shows us how that's helping to sell more properties and generate more money for services.
Pershing County is a lot like any other county, relying on taxes to pay for services. But with 270 properties in default, a lot of tax is not being paid. That's where Bid4Assets.com comes in.
We're free to the county. We do all the work, we take all the risk. We always get much better results than a live auction does.
These property sales traditionally happen on the courthouse steps, but by going online and using an eBay type of format, it opens it up to a lot more people. That means a better chance of selling the properties and a lot more money for the county.
So that goes right to the county's general fund, plus the other entities that get tax rate like the hospital and the school district, so that's money they hadn't budgeted for.
Donaldson says that's also more money for roads, the sheriff's office, and other services. This year's online auction generated more than $1 million. That's nearly 4 times more than last year's live auction and a more than 40% increase in properties sold.
We have one development that's been on the books since the early 2000s. The previous treasurer, for whatever reason, never took them to sale, and we sold all but 2 of those parcels.
Most of the bidders are real estate developers, land bankers, or wholesalers looking to buy vacant land. Donaldson says this method takes a lot of pressure off her office.
They handled the bidders and the money transactions, and it brought in a lot of bidders from other places, and I think it was successful. So yes, I would definitely recommend it.
Pershing and Humboldt are the first counties to use this company in Nevada, and it's free of charge. Experts say online auctions are ideal for rural areas since there's usually more land available than locals can buy.
What really surprises me is that 90% of the counties in America are still doing this, standing out in the courthouse steps, calling out bids to the people who can be there on that day, locally participating in that auction.
Covering the big story in Lovelock, Paul Nelson, 2 News.
Pershing County sold 180 properties. Winning bids ranged from $350 to more than $50,000.